Using a human baby as a shield, this man would soon be captured in an intense car chase by the police. We bring you 6 other horrifying kidnapping cases like this, who were caught in action by the cops. On September 27th in Flagler County, Florida, police would receive a phone call. A man named Brandon Lohner was on the run after kidnapping his girlfriend's son.
Show me your f***ing hands, dude! Put the baby down! Put the kid down!
This 27-year-old man abducted the 1-year-old from Palm Coat and drove off with the baby in his lap. However, his evil plans would be ruined soon in a wild turn of events.
Stop, dude!
The baby can be heard calling him Dada, not knowing that the fatherly figure he knew had just used him as a human shield. Brendan Lohner is now facing charges of kidnapping and using a minor as a human shield. Florida police confirm he will be facing a heavy penalty. Inside this cage is a woman chained up for 2 months by someone who appears harmless in daily life. 45-year-old Todd Colehep is a local real estate agent who also happens to be a serial killer. Watch the shocking details that the 30-year-old Kala Brown unveils.
Todd Colehep shot Charlie Carver 3 times in the chest, wrapped him in a blue tarp, put him in the bucket of the tractor, locked me down here, and I never seen him again.
Charlie Carver was Kala's boyfriend, who was stabbed to death by Todd. What's even more horrific is the discovery of 3 dead bodies on the same property where Kala was chained like a dog. Todd had pled guilty to 7 murders, also including a quadruple murder in 2003 at a motorcycle shop. He also pleaded guilty to sexually assaulting Kala Brown. Todd Colehep is now facing life in prison. This is what nightmares look like for Jane Preby, who was abducted by her ex-boyfriend and his transgender lover.
Hands up! Hands up, passenger! Get on the ground, passenger! All the way! Yeah, I got passenger.
Kidnapped and chained by the 31-year-old Jack Morgan and 19-year-old Sophie Brown, Jane was taken to New York City for a horrifying purpose.
Were you able to get a hold of somebody to tell him where you were at, or?
No. He dragged me out of the place and I fought so fucking hard because I was like, this is how you die. And I think a neighbor saw me getting dragged out. He choked me out like 6 times because I kept fighting so hard.
Okay, did you lose consciousness when he was choking you?
Yes, like 6. He choked me out 6 times.
Okay. You guys want to forward?
Investigation reveals that Jack and Sophie have been stalking Jane for a year. Their goal? To brainwash Jane into being Jack's bride and taking her to an unknown place so that no soul could find her. This is Jake Morgan singing the hymn Amazing Grace. The mastermind behind the kidnapping remained calm throughout the journey to the police station.
You think you can squeeze on out this way? Put your feet down. I know it sounds dumb, but did it. Put a bolt down? Nope, girls. Wear shoes next time.
As Jake made a mental note to wear shoes next time, his lover in the other car had no shoes on. The 2 kidnappers were driving 650 miles to New Mexico to start a new life. They kidnapped Jane by dragging her out of her house in the middle of the night. Had Jane's neighbor not followed their car, she would have been chained in an unknown city forever. The couple would be charged with kidnapping, fake imprisonment, and conspiracy. Jake got life imprisonment while Sophie faced 63 months with 5 years probation. On August 23rd, this woman was forced to journey with her ex-boyfriend who kidnapped her colleague first. The woman decided to switch places and take matters into her own hands.
Come here! Come here! Come here! Hey! 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 Come here! 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 Come here. You okay? Yes. You're okay. You're all right.
Thank you.
You're okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're okay. You're okay. You're all right. You're all right.
52-year-old kidnapper Melvin Porter was killed in a shootout with the cops. The woman and police officers remained unharmed.
Everyone, check yourself.
Hey, everyone get behind cover right now. Cover.
Melvin took his ex-girlfriend to Splendora. She asked to make a quick restroom stop at a gas station. With quick thinking, she would call the police and save her life from the monster. This is 38-year-old Darius White, caught stealing the car and kidnapping the boy inside it.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Get the out the car! Get the open the door! Open the door!
So you're trying to kill us? You're trying to kill us! Oh my gosh, you're trying to kill us!
While the 9-year-old boy's mother parked the car and hopped down the seat, suddenly, Darius White jumped inside the vehicle and drove away with the boy. Luckily, the boy was physically unharmed. However, the traumatic event might bring him nightmares for the rest of his life.
You did a good job, man. You did a good job. You okay?
Yes.
You okay?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna take you to your mom.
Okay.
You okay? You okay?
My mom called you?
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
She did.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Darius White is now facing charges of kidnapping, cruelty towards children, and theft. He is locked up in Fulton County Jail.
Let's go. Come on, sweetheart.
You're okay?
Inside the hotel room, 8-year-old Salem Sabatka is trapped with the 51-year-old monster Michael Webb.
Ford Police Department, open the door! Open the door!
The little girl was kidnapped in broad daylight out of her mother's grasp as she was walking towards home. She will be found outside the hotel room along with her kidnapper.
Blood in bed, blood in bed. Blood in bed, man. Hey, here she is. Got her, we got her, we got her.
This is not the first time he has committed a crime. Michael Webb has been on the police record since he was 19. As of this case, Webb still faces 9 state charges of aggravated kidnapping, 6 counts of aggravated sexual assault of a child, enhanced and 2 counts of indecency with a child, habitual offender notice.
Yeah.
All right, step out of the car.
No, it's not like that.
Step out of the car, bro. Step out of the car. Come on. Step out of the car.
This 37-year-old man has just stolen a truck with 2 children inside it. Notice the child in the front seat claiming, "That's not my father."
Stop the truck! Now! Pull into the parking lot!
As the officer orders the man to pull up the truck, he discovers children inside. Kevin Smith would then be charged with grand theft auto and 2 counts of felony kidnapping. To watch more of these videos, subscribe to our channel and get the latest information about criminals caught on police body cam.